Hello, I'm Rythian and this is Heroes of Newerth. This is a video I decided to make kind of on a whim, but since people have been asking for more Heroes of Newerth gameplay videos, I figured why not? I played a pretty fun game recently where I played Flux, which just so happens to be my favorite hero, and that's why we're going to have some fun. This game is about half an hour long, maybe? If there's some boring parts, I'll just skip ahead of them, you know, it's no big deal. This is our hero, Flux, Robot Mastermind, Savior of Newerth. How awesome does he look, seriously? This is totally the coolest hero in the game. Anyway, this is me on my alt account, which I play on most of the time. Other heroes of the game include a guy I don't know playing Artesia, called Podbegalko. I'm sure that means something in some language I don't know, and our friend Plughole as Clown Devourer. God, that is terrifying. We also have, over here, Dr. Brule and Kraken. This is Silas's alt account, so feel free to spam him as much as you can if you want, because I'm revealing everyone's alt account in this video. And also Whipcracker, aka Fishy, friend of Plugs, well, friend of all of us really, but yeah. So this is our brave heroes. Got on a Flux Artesia lane. Normally you'd let Artesia get a little bit of a farm here, because Flux is kind of one of those heroes that you don't really get a lot of farm on, but you can't really play him as pure support. He's an initiator, and he needs to get like his core items, at which point he's fine. I'm kind of used to playing with Flux, so I'm sort of half decent with the last hits. And Artesia mostly just didn't really argue when I tried to take someone. We're up against a solo Master of Arms, which is fairly strong, and of course he's got the Legionnaire in the jungle. He's doing some double stacking. Is he successful? Yes, he is. Yeah, it's nice when you get those. It's like the perfect camps for Legionnaire. He's got pretty much the perfect start to get that shit started. On the bottom this is a classic lane, really. Dementor Shaman is a perfect melee support, and Kraken hits really hard. So Gibbons two stunners, which they can do pretty decent damage, but honestly they shouldn't have much problems. Of course, Devour is the classic mid. Bombardier is good against melee. Put that boom dust on creeps and then lots of harass. But that's the uninteresting part at the moment. We're going to discuss mostly Flux, because Flux is awesome, and I'm here to tell you how to play Flux in the most awesome way possible. Because I think it's really sad that most people don't play him as much, because he's amazing. If you've never played Flux before, let's just go over his skills real quick. He's got his Q, which is called Release, which is basically an AoE damage slow. Depending on which polarity you're set to, you either slow more if they're closer to you or further away from you. The damage is static, which you will get more damages by leveling up. Your W is pretty important as well. It's the Magnetic Surge. This is your push/pull ability. To start out with, is one of the easiest way to last it with as well, because you get a little bit of extra damage. As you see, it deals your attack damage plus 30% of your strength and physical damage. To be fair, early level stats not a lot, but it's still something extra that you can bust out for some good damage. Late game is part of your combo. You will be going after them, pulling people close to you, slowing them with your Q, and then just keep attacking them. It's a really strong combination. His E is a passive, but you can also use to swap your polarity if you wanted to pull or you wanted to push. The way the Q works, sometimes it's actually better to pull them towards you than swap to like push and then use it, because a lot of times you pull them towards you and then they move away, which means that when you're gonna press Q, they're kind of far away from you so that you won't get the maximum slow. That's when you want to make sure to oh, there we go. Failed gank tip there from Plug. Pro hooks Plug. Pro. Yo, super pro. Pro clown. Anyway. Yeah, Master Arms is pretty strong in a solo lane. It can bust out some pretty good damage to me, because Artesia decided to just stand here for no reason. No reason whatsoever. I'm just standing there, chilling. Hello. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Bit weird. In terms of starting items, you want to get... I generally have... Let's see if I can... I can't see the guide. I don't think I can, no. But you want to get 2 pieces of your blood chalice, 2 minor totems, and some regen. Regen being usually health potion and runes. And you want to, first of all, get your boots, because boots are always important. Getting your boots really quickly, not, of course, first of all, but like really quickly boots, generally will save your life more often than not. The fact that you can just move a little bit faster just will get you more attacks, will get you everything. It's pretty good. Oh, so you're gonna see something happen? Oh yay, bloodlust for me. And then I die. Goddamn Legionnaire. To be fair, I might have even died if not for Legionnaire. The tower was killing me pretty well, although it wasn't actually attacking me. Still, generally getting a bloodlust kill is worth it even if you die, because the money you gain outweighs the money you lose. Anyway, going back to items. So you want to get your boots first. The movement speed is pretty massive. Generally it's something you need. Then you want to finish your blood chalice. Flux doesn't have a lot of good mana, and his Q is fairly expensive at like 100 mana for like a low strength hero. For strength heroes in general, blood chalice is very good. It's very... Oh yeah, by the way, while I was talking, I decided to go be pro. And as soon as I died, TP bottom to get a kill instead. Did I get more than one kill? No, just the one. Still though, just pretty good, pretty good. That's also something. With Flux, you're very good at like turning things around. That's something in general, not just Flux, but a lot of heroes. You need to keep in mind that moving around different lanes and times is generally a very good idea. People just don't expect it. Especially early game, like the first 10 minutes. People think everyone is just going to stay in their lane at all times. At most, like mid maybe goes gank or something. But if you're from top and you suddenly TP like bottom, and if you do TP bottom, try to TP like here maybe, back here so they don't actually see you TP in. Now you sneak around here and just show up and suddenly it's 3-on-2 and you can get some really good kills. That's worth the time you lose from being in the lane. So yeah. Anyway, blood chalice for the mana. As a strength hero it's almost always worth it. You have good enough regen and health that you can sacrifice 150 for some mana, especially since your mana pool is so low. And believe me, it really does suck when you want to try to get that last combo off and you just don't have the mana for it. That's where Blood Chalice comes in handy. Then you want to get your Steam Boots. Pretty much just go straight for the Steam Boots then. Finish them, because, you know, there's no really other boots you would really want on Flux anyway. Ghost Marchers, it gives you speed and it gives you damage, but you want the tankiness. That's your job, you want to tank up. We'll go over to more items later when we get further. So far, seems to be going pretty okay. I'm just below Kraken in gold per minute or leader. 3 below. I do have more kills though, so clearly I am the superior player. Solo lane here, honestly, Legionnaire should have been ganking a lot more. And actually he has a really good gold per minute. He really should have been doing something with that, but he's mostly just stood there. He got that one kill kind of randomly, but he's kind of just doing nothing at the moment. Mid is okay, you know, 175 gold versus 182, they're more or less equal. He's slightly higher level, but none of them have done any sort of successful ganks or anything, so I guess it's pretty much as even as you're gonna get. Down here bottom, boring. Let's just focus on Flux, because Flux is the coolest hero in the game. Robot, man, it's the coolest robot. Just like, you just need to like assert yourself early on. Like, obviously don't dive the towers, but what you really want to do is you want to just go up to someone, pull them, Q them, and just attack them a couple of times. That combo is pretty big. You do a lot of damage, and that means basically you'll make them scared of you. Well, scared, obviously to a degree, but that's pretty good. You wanna show yourself. Okay, this is good. Artesia's going on, and I'm there. A combo that does a lot of damage, and Artesia, of course, has some amazing damage. Bombardier out of nowhere. This is when I use the ultimate, by the way. Ultimate, I just hit level 6, make sure to swap it to push, press R, boom, and away he goes, and we're free to go. Now, when Flux is level 6, this is when he starts becoming really good, because now you can like double pull or double push, if you really need to. And you can also help your entire team from across the map, as long as you pay attention and keep in mind of your positioning and their positioning, how to pull them. I've finished my Steam Boots, and I've got Blood Chalice, and I'm probably going to end up finishing my Power Supply. And by the way, Power Supply is secret best item in the game. Seriously, that thing will save your life so many times, it's ridiculous. I recommend it on almost every hero. Oh, that's the kill. Flowers down. bit of an overuse of an ultimate, but to be honest, if you get a kill, it's not that bad. It's gonna be up again before something more interesting happens, so who cares really. And now we've got 4 people on here. Might as well get this tower pushed. Master Arms, to be honest, for having... Well, it's at a solo lane, so I can't really say free farm, but I've left a lot of the time, and Artisha's not even there right now. I think he should be having at least 200 gold a minute, but he doesn't. To be fair, he has died twice. But like, again, his items, I don't like them items. He's just so slow. He has no boots. Like, why he decided to finish both Power Supply and Ring before even finishing boots, that's not so great. And Mana Potions on Master Arms, that's not needed. Especially when you have the Ring of the Teacher, that gives you enough. And a Health Potion at this late is kind of... But, you know, I'm hardly an expert. Maybe that's a pro build, I don't know. Flux, the greatest hero of them all. Just, you know, pulling. You can pull your friends now. That changed not too long ago. Flux is... Oh, come on. That's not cool, Plug. That's not cool. I remember playing this game and I was raging at him. Well, in a funny way, obviously. That he now owes me a homecoming stone. Because, seriously, that's not cool. It took him forever to actually give it to him. He was making excuses over and over. Anyway, the point of this is to show eventually how Flux becomes really, really helpful in team fights. Not just like ganking early on, which you really can do, but like in team fights in general. And there's one item that is really key for Flux, and that is your portal key. You need it. That's amazing positioning once you get your portal key. I'm just waiting to finish my what's it called? Power supply first, which I might have already done actually. Let's look at my cash. Yeah, I'm sitting on 400 gold, which means I definitely have the recipe back in base, and I'm not saving for the portal key. The earlier you get your combination, you know, your base items, your core items, if you want to say, the Steam Boots, Blood Chalice, Power Supply, and then portal key, then you're done. Everything after that is luxury, fine and good if you can get it, but you know, no big deal, you have what you need. Now, Flux is sort of based and like around the rest of the team. There's no point in you being able to pull people in, like, okay, like this. This is when I use the double pull, just to make sure he's there and he's actually going to die. If we got an Invisible Devourer, like, you know, he may be even able to land a hook, but I can just push the, you know, ulti. Oh. I actually ended up getting our T-Shot kill as well. No, not really intentional, but still. You shouldn't be afraid to use the ulti though. Like, it's a 100-second cooldown, but a lot of people save their ultis too much. Like, if you know that you're probably not gonna have a team fight too soon, just save it. Like, we're pushing here, but we also know that top we just got a kill. We just killed Bombardier. It's unlikely to get a huge team fight here in mid, so I feel like I could just use it on Bombardier to guarantee a kill, and then possibly get a push, which we ended up doing. So now I'm at 800. You know, I need about 1300 more for the portal key. You don't really generally go farm with Flux. I mean, his Q is okay, and with the Blood Chalice you can keep doing it, but you want like the general farming to go to the rest of your team, especially your carries. Kraken should be farming quite a little bit, and that's why he's sitting at 360 gold minutes, which is very, very good, obviously. Of course, 286 is pretty respectable myself. Legionnaire is the only dangerous one on their team, who's, to be honest, he's been doing very good in jungle. If you can bust out 300 gold minutes Legionnaire jungle, you're doing your job very well. But he's not really contributing much to team fights, the very few there have been so far. So that's why we're ahead like by 8-3, but obviously it's nowhere near over. Oh, Demented Shaman. So dead. Yeah, this is time to run. Oh, nice Plug, you have redeemed yourself. Now it is fine. My hero. Oh, it's running with the camera. Little fatty clown. It's all good. Just forget about that homecoming stone before. To be fair, I probably would have escaped anyway, but you know. You always need to appreciate the good hooks. If you can get a good hook, you know, it's bonus. Stick with that, that's good, that's good. Bombardier's out chillin'. There we go. This is a bad idea. Legionnaire is too tanky. And he's... what? Yeah. He does have haste, I suppose, but it's just gonna run out soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shock and all. Oh, no, he got eaten first. I'm pretty sure this is gonna end badly. I might get a kill on Master, though. Oh, there goes the ultimate. Artisha with the help. not really doing much, to be honest. He's gonna get a kill on the Master, I'm pretty sure. However, Tisha, almost dead. Here comes Flux to the rescue. I have no mana and half health, not the greatest. Run, Rythian, run! Ooh, Geomancer. Nice hook. I think we're just gonna leave Blacksmith, I don't think we can get him. Although, he has... no, he doesn't have anything, really. So far, so good, 11 to 5. Which, by the way, like, the Hellburn team is by far not out of this at all. Like, a lot of people concede way too soon. I mean, I do it sometimes. I just, especially if I'm playing like a support and I've been killed over and over and I feel like the game has gone bad for me, I just give up too early. But, you know, yes, we have an advantage right now, but honestly, they can easily come back to it. Master Arms is a great carry. They have good teamfight presence with Bombardier, Geomancer, and Legionnaire. Ooh, Invisible Devourer, out sneaking. Ah yeah, I think we're gonna go on Bombardier. Artesia's in good position. Just open him up. There we go for the Eaton. Courier, he's got a... oh, okay. A ring thing on it. A Nephites book. What is he getting? I don't remember what he's getting. I guess that's gonna be an exciting surprise for all of us. Meanwhile, Legionnaire is still only... I mean, what the hell, man? If you've got 300 gold minutes, you should have something more in the Helm of the Black Legion. He must have something back in base, otherwise what is he spending his gold on? Oh, to be fair, he's sitting on 2,000. I guess he's going straight for Portal Key. Fair enough. I still really like getting Blood Chalice, though. And he's just leaving. Ah, he shouldn't have left poor Blacksmith. Blacksmith's gonna... oh, not the greatest hook. Blacksmith's still gonna die, though. He can't really escape.
5 kills.
Devourer is so brutal sometimes, really. Meanwhile, we've gotten some... there you go. There you go, Plug. Very dead. 320 up minute on that Legion now. Whipcracker is playing our support. He's placed some decent wards. You can also see that the other team have kind of... I don't even know why. Why this? What benefit does that have ward that one doesn't? They both see the rune ward. They don't really see anything in particular. That's good to know. We might as well just replace that one instead. Oh, we'll use that on mid tower. No big deal. To be honest, no big deal. Like, you are gonna lose your towers eventually in a game. You know, if it's 50 minutes in and something drops us from creeps, don't panic. That's just gonna happen. Now let's go back to talking about Flux. You see him? There we go. Literally just finished my portal key. Now things are starting to look really good. Really good. We have everything it takes now to get really, really dangerous. Now, the next level of danger is pretty much when we get our level 2 ultimate, because it pulls heroes just a little bit longer. Still, 500 range is still good enough. Get Flux, mother Fluxer. Pick up the haste, pick up the haste. No, just standing there, chillaxing, please an award. Ah, we've got Devour coming with this bottle. Nice. A hasted Devour is always good. Devour is one of those heroes that could just keep you floating early game, keep them down and destroyed until late game you start to get your real damage. I mean, our AFK farming Kraken, well to be fair, he's got 2 kills and 2 assists, but mostly he's doing nothing but farming. He's really, really going to be dangerous late game. Pro hook. That's the secret. When you're playing with a Devourer, by the way, you call every hook big. Because if they hit, it's big, awesome. If they don't hit and completely miss, you just say big anyway, and then you're being sarcastic. So you just say big hooks for every hook, no matter if they miss or not. Either way, it's fine. Thank God for that haste. God, it sucks when you're Legionnaire and you use your taunt, and then you just they're just so slow cast time and you miss it. Okay, so we're in this little area here. Oh man, I'm almost breaking 300 gold per minute. That's some pretty good stuff. Now, our team is based around, you know, we have everything we need. We have a Devourer for like good early game ganking and stuff. We have very good AoE damage from Kraken and from Artesia, and of course we have me to do the initiation and pulling them all in. And the real gem of this game is actually going to come like in the very last seconds. We're going to see the entire reason we pretty much picked this team in general. I mean, I play Flux all the time. And we try to design like a team around it when we can. So this is where we went Flux Kraken, and I mean you can imagine what's going to happen. But if somehow you can't, if you're maybe new to Heroes of Newerth and you haven't really seen this before, well, you're in for a cool treat once we actually get that far. For now, honestly, this is where the game starts getting a bit boring. It's a lot of farming, they start playing very passively. I don't know, maybe we should even speed up. Yeah, let's just speed up a little bit, because there's not a lot of exciting stuff to happen. If something exciting does happen, we'll just move it back down. We're just walking around. We'll talk a little bit about wards. Actually, let's save that for the how to support video, but basically, just as a primer, make sure you ward the runes. That's pretty big. But don't also remember that late game, like lane wars can be even more important. Oh, are we gonna have a fight? Are we gonna have a fight? Maybe we should slow it down? No? No, not really, no. Oh, just, yeah. Oh yeah, this is, okay, yeah, let's slow it down, because this is kinda... We're just doing nothing here really, and we end up getting caught by it. Down goes the Kraken, and down goes the rest of us. That was kind of bad of us, actually quite bad of us. I used the ulti to push them away, but you know, Artesia is just... Well, actually, it ended up kind of okay. We lost 2, and we're gonna kill... We'll kill 2, so far even. Killed 3. I'm pretty sure Legionnaire's gonna escape, yeah, with the portal key. Oh, ho, ho, nice tab comp. That's a good item, by the way. That's what he ended up doing with the Neophyte's book. Oh god, Devourer's almost dead. I just pushed him away. Maybe I should have pulled him, try to get a kill. Actually, we're gonna get a kill. Oh, I love that portal key. Portal key is such a good item, really. It's so good. Anyway, that fight ended up pretty good, actually, after all that. We did man up to get 4 kills and only lost 2. However, the start was really bad. We were just standing around here. I think we were waiting for... Because Kraken has his portal key too now. And the idea was for him to get in and like start it and then me to follow in after. But it never really happened. Meanwhile, Legionnaire was sitting there in the towers and we just happened to stack up 4 of us and he got a proper taunt. But Bombardier didn't really follow with his ulti. That ulti came really late. Oh god, no, run, Flux! Oh, my death! My death! That was my ultimate warrior streak. Eh, that's fine. That's really only 3 kills, doesn't really matter. Oh, pro hook. Well played. Big hooks from the Devourer player. Thumbs up. God damn, all this clan spam. Camel Cash 007. Well, you might be famous, but you're still a spammer. We do have a Yogg's clan, by the way. If people want to play Han and stuff, you know, play in houses with us or find other cool people to do matchmaking with, just pop into the channel Yogscast or Clan Yognauts Ahoy and ask an officer to invite you. Fun fact, I actually am not an officer in the clan, and because I can't be asked inviting everyone who asks, so, you know, find someone else. Either way, we're still very much ahead now, 18 to 9. We've got a 6.8k gold advantage. We are below in experience, though. Because, I don't know, I don't really know why. I guess the Legionnaire's really carrying their team. A 601 is pretty good. The other people haven't really done much, to be honest. Master Arms, man, they need him to get some farm, but he's kind of just standing around doing nothing. He has no real damage items. However, investments, and I understand that because you want to deal with Artesia and Devourer, but you need to put out the damage, man. If you're a carry, you can't always just go for survivability, because the team relies on you to do some damage, so you have to find the correct positioning. Oh, here we go. There we go, here we go. Release the Kraken and my ulti. Boom, they're caught. Loads of AoE damage and death. This is what we designed the team around completely. Flux and Kraken. Kraken, it would have been better if it had started with him portal keying in, doing his, and me portal keying in right in the middle of the Kraken ultimate and pulling them in. But this is basically the idea. He puts on a Kraken ultimate, I pull them all into it, and the AoE just goes nuts. It's amazing. There's no cooler moment. Like, you'll see, well, not to spoil things, but you're gonna see the really, really awesome version of this sooner on. Just standing around, chilling around, doing nothing. Oh, okay. Legionnaire is... where is he? Oh, he's standing there. I'm behind, never mind. They can't really do anything at the moment, though. I mean, they need Master Arms to do anything. Get it an eye. Oh, there we go. There we go. Pull him in. Oh god, I'm quite low. I should be fine, though, to be honest, unless Legionnaire switches to me. Push him away. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. No, it's fine. Whipcracker's got my back, and I'm TPing out. You can kind of... oh, see, he tried to do it again! That little bastard. You know, I'm now watching the replay, I can see the evil in you, Plug. I can see that you're gonna hurt me. And you're gonna You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. Well, well, well. I know what you're thinking. If you're in the Hellbrun team now, oh, it's pretty over. Probably. But if they can manage to win a team fight, like if they can get the jump on us, and then properly take out our people that do any damage whatsoever, and get Master Rams a couple of kills, he'll start carrying really hard. And they can do some very successful stuff actually. Oh, denied. Oh, worst hero. Hate Devourer. I don't hate him as much as I hate Bloodhunter, but goddamn Devourer is the self-denies, man. That's the worst. He just happens to have pressed W and he just denies the kill. So annoying. Anyway, as I was saying, it isn't completely over, although they are very behind, obviously. If they could win like 2 team fights, they'd probably be back in it, but they'd need to get a really good jump on us, and we probably need to fuck up. So, till then. Anyway, I'm starting to build a Shrunken Head, by the way, because at this point, when you've got your portal key and your steam boots and stuff on Flux, you're pretty much fine. But from that point on, you have to decide if you want to go a little bit more damage, if you want to go a little bit tanky, or, you know, just Shrunken Head. Shrunken Head is pretty big, because if you can jump in, pull, Q, and then Shrunken, you're not actually going to get taken out so fast, and you get to be able to do your abilities. That's pretty big, so that's what I'm going for, obviously. Shrunken Head is always really good. We've got our Kraken pretty beefed up, got his souls. You know, Devourer's been killing people left and right, so 10 to 3 right now. We're in pretty good shape. So, we have our items, so we just decide, now, it's time to push. Oh, here goes the talking. He's trying to hook me every single time. God, I knew he was trying to do it when I was playing the game, but seriously now I'm noticing how many times. Man, I need to play Devourer and get my vengeance. It's fine. Legionnaire asks, who should be the one buying wards and stuff in his team? Well, looking at his team, yeah. Thank you, Rythian, for explaining. Yeah, Blacksmith, pretty much. I don't think Geomancer should have, but Blacksmith and maybe Bombardier. They're a guild though, or a clan gens. So, you know, it's always kind of bad when they're actually arguing with the opposing team about their own team sucking. You know. Oh well. Let's speed it up a little bit. Nothing exciting happening at the moment. Devourer going around farming. Kind of just pushing a little bit. Oh, here we go. Haha. Got that kill. That wasn't actually an intentional steal. It just happened I was walking away and I figured, you know, I might as well attack. There's no point in leaving it for him. Yeah, might as well. And then just got it. And we're all set for a good team fight coming up here. And they are definitely on the, what do you call it? On the brakes? On the defense. Well, just on the defensive, I guess we can say. Although that's not quite the expression I was looking for. Good. If I was them, you know, if they can get a good initiative from Legionnaire, followed by like a Geomancer stun and ulti. Master Ram slow everyone with his W and then start shooting. Bombardier ult to him. They can do some pretty sweet damage too. So let's see what happens. Nothing much. They seem to be content just to let us have a tower. Fair enough. Fair enough. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going to get something. I guess I'm just tired of the fight. I'm just gonna keep pushing them. Ooh, low on mana. That's the dangerous thing about like using portal key for convenience. When you're strength there, you don't have that much mana, so that 75 could be really needed later on. Well, that's also what the Blood Chalice is for, though. So there we go. And I use it to push. That's true, though. We want to get this push because like we have all 3 outer towers taken down, so we want to get a good push going. And I get the Warhammer part of the Shrunken.
I amaze myself.
Oh, that there. Poor Geomancer's down. A lot of walking around. This is where if I was like a super pro commentator I would go over exciting, I'd talk to my co-host and ask about exciting item builds, but to be honest, everything is pretty much the same. The one thing, I'm looking at their team and I'm just wondering kind of what they're going for. Most of them don't really have anything. I guess this is because they have pretty low gold per minute. Legionnaire does seem to be their main good player. This guy, I don't know if he knows what he's going for. Get a Warhammer first. Is he going for a Shrunken Shield Breaker? Ah man, and once in the arms, you want to get your proc items. You want to get your Nullfire, your Charged Hammer, or a Thunderclaw first, obviously, because when you have that insane attack speed with your E, like this, that's just really when you need it. That's pretty big. Okay, what's going on? I TP back for some region. Yeah, I had nothing. Okay, so now it's more or less a 4v5 until they show up, but they've been playing so passive. That's also something that you need to know. Like, sometimes you have to play passive, sometimes you have to stay on the offensive. In their case, this is what they have to do. They have to try to stay passive, try to catch some of us, get their kills if they can, and then try to get their team back going. More farming. Like, he isn't happy already. He's got 360 gold minutes. He's got everything he needs. Yeah, we should be pushing now right now. I'm pretty sure we were just talking at the time. Okay, we really need to push now. Let's push. But it never really quite happened because everyone wants their items, man. Everyone wants their cool loots. Hello, Tisha. It's a cool model, to be fair. It's quite cool, actually. Very well designed. Alright, I'm done with that. Scroll up a bit. Dun, dun, dun. Props to Whipcracker, by the way. He did the warding here very well. Make sure to drop on everywhere. It's like tons of them everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop another one there. Getting the wards. No. There we go. Initiation from them. Fight is starting. Look at me back there. This is where I tell Kraken, do your ulti, boom, shoom. There we go. Little added extra sound effects from me. And that's the plan. That's what we try to do the entire game. That's the beauty of Flux and Kraken's combination. So fun doing that. I really recommend you try it with someone. The idea is that Kraken goes in first, places the ultimates just somewhere in the middle of them. You don't necessarily need to be like completely on top of them, just somewhere in the middle of them, and then just Flux portal keys right in the middle of the Kraken ulti, pulls them all in. Because at level 6, 11 and 16 is 500, 600, 700 range. That's pretty massive. You pretty much catch them all. And then Flux does his Q and the rest of the team unleashes their AoE and it's a good game. Well, this was a Flux match. I hope you enjoyed it. Try to keep a little bit more relaxed tone of voice, I suppose. So, there you go. Until next time, goodbye.